it crashed my stream. So I'm gonna switch to this one. Oh no. I can't even get the logs because it... Let's see, am I still streaming after that? This might be a little tricky to keep streaming while I lag. I can't even get the logs because it... Okay, I am still streaming. Alright. Alright, let's try to figure out maybe what changed. It's probably some infinite loop or something. It's probably one of these like use effects just running over and over again. That's my guess. Alright, it's like I'm watching Lord of the Rings or something. Let's maybe remove these. They're good, but it's not what I'm feeling. This one is actually pretty good. So now every time I load in the shaders, it lags out my computer that we added. Or the files are modified. This one. That's causing an infinite loop. If we can't get that, then I'll maybe just this one's good, man. I'll maybe turn it down a little bit. I'll get some new ones. Let's see if I found it. Excessive. That's not the logging. That's kind of what I was thinking is this part. Let's see if it works. Oh, we'll try it real quick. So like, if it lags, I'm gonna close it immediately. Hopefully it doesn't crash. All right, let's switch. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice. It fixed it. Very good. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly, because you're right. I did just load it again, expecting a different result. But look, now it works. So. One thing though, I guess I'm wrong. Well, this time you are, because there were some changes. But last time, you're right. I did just load it without making changes. So. But yeah, it was just some like infinite loop or something. All right, I'm gonna stop it because it's just removing logs. So let's make this the full screen. Ooh, I like this one. This is cool. All right, so full screen. I might make sure it's still working. Let the music real quick. I'll pause it. Oh, it's actually broken. I'm glad I checked, I guess. I think. Yeah, it's not moving. Somehow this is now broken, so the music is not responding. I'm guessing is not. I'm guessing some change. Okay, honestly, why are we even modifying this file at all? Let's remove this because we don't need to change anything. Well, let me read it real quick. I'll just remove it. I can always do it again. Oh no. Hello? Am I still streaming? I just realized I removed the changes that fixed the infinite loop or something. So apparently that was in this file. Whatever the... Does that make any sense though? I'm a little confused. Because that's what it was before, right? Maybe we changed it somewhere here, but I don't think so. So it's got to be something related to the shader editor, right? What I'm going to do is stash the changes and make sure that our normal, our code before these changes doesn't crash my stuff, because it shouldn't. Okay, yeah, we're good, right? Let me plug in the cheap viewers, yay. Okay, cool. All right. I think by default, we should probably turn this like way down. Yeah, this is what it should be by default. Because this looks less like an alien world, more like just some like fire or something. Looks more like smoke, right? All right. So let's try again to do the changes. We saw the shader editor that it created here. So what we're gonna do is just try to add it only to, we want to add below the shader visual. Should be its own box. Let's see if it, okay, great. So it's already like named it and everything. So it should be its own box. Feel free to make styles for it, similar to what the custom shader editor currently is. Remove the shader editor. audio shader sync once you've moved in the new component. And then what we're going to do after that is hook it up again. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, it looks good. I really like it. I think it makes a lot of sense. Like, we change it, the code's here. I honestly liked it before the styles. A little better. So I'm gonna remove it, right? This isn't bad though. You can make it super big. It's kind of cool. Now you should set up your 7TV. Yeah, but unfortunately, I can't JoJo because you have to have 1,000 followers. I think it said. I can't have emotes unless I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand that there's maybe a different thing. So when I asked AI, it told me like I needed to have 3 concurrent viewers or something. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let me check again real quick. Oh, you don't? Oh. Let me check here. Can I hook up 7TV? Yeah. Oh, I see. I can't use Twitch's built-in emote system, but I can use a third-party extension. Nice. Why? Like, why would Twitch put it behind a... I don't know. Anyway, let's try it. I'll do it. I'll do it after then. That sounds cool. So it's kind of like you can add your own emojis and stuff. I'll do it. I'll do it today after the stream here. Okay, so now let's hook up the functionality. So the next thing we should do is every time I select the shader, I should put the code in here. So can you make it so when I change the shader, I don't really like this one. I remove. I got some new ones. The shader dropdown, it puts in the code in the shader editor. And I think we'll just do that next. Just kind of like segment the changes a little bit. The code of the shader. Oh, sure. I'll see if it's simple. If it's not, I'll let you know. I guess I could see if I can just do it right now. Set in TV while we wait for stuff. I'll just ask Cloud. It's easy. Oh yeah, it's super easy. Just log in and I have a browser extension. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, sounds good. Nice. Yeah, we got the code here. I'm gonna make it by default. Maybe it's should be pretty large to fill the. When code is brought in, can you make it I'll just tell it to make a larger size. Make it a 5x larger size, the text box. Also, let's implement the... Let me make sure that the apply shader doesn't do anything yet. I don't think it does, but... Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, let's implement the apply shader. So if they... Based on what is in the editor, it should update. Make the text box. And I should say 5x larger height. Button. So based on what is it? The shader. Cool. Yeah, let's do it. So that means if you're an editor, you can like add your own emojis and stuff. Someone added someone in Discord already. It's kind of cool. Or I think it was the Kenna maybe. All right, let's see. So let's say I switch. I'm gonna reload it real quick. Cool. Yeah, I made it much bigger. So I switch. Nice. Let's maybe style the scroll bar to be something interesting. Okay, so now if I apply it, it should be the same. Okay, not quite working on the apply. It should replace the current shader that's rendering. Here are the other files for reference. make some grunge maybe. Let's maybe start with trying to find some grunge that's good, because I haven't been able to make any good grunge. Oh no, but we should filter by 4.5. This one's not bad, but where's the filter for... Oh, here's 4.5. How do I make this? I don't know. Whatever. I'll try it later. I realize, like, there's not really that many 4.5 things out yet. Okay, they just command enter. Let's see if it works. So if I... Okay, so now if I change something. What can I change? Oh, right. I'll just change this, see what happens. Oh, it actually did change. Oh, it changed. Okay, interesting. Let's change this to like 100 just to make sure. Whoa. All right. I think we got it. So if you enter something invalid, then it will reset or something, I think. Maybe we should play around with really large values for this one. It's interesting. Cool. Oh, nice. The Command Z works too. But one thing that I kind of want is, like, I want to be able to edit this while I'm looking at it rather than doing this over and over again. How can we do that? Like, ideally they're side by side, but I still want the settings to... There's like not enough space. Oh, maybe there's like a tab, right? You have your settings and then you have your editor. That way you can easily be editing code, or you can go in the settings. I think let's do that instead. So instead of having the shader editor underneath visuals, let's add tabs. So it's either going to show the shader controls is one tab, or the shader editor. Yeah, I like that. The text box of the shader editor should, by default, take up the full height. And same logic as what it currently is. Don't change it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that, because Maybe once you upload your file, like this is the top part, but the play button will be right here. Saves a little space, so you upload the file and it removes itself. Oh no, because you might want to upload another file, so never mind. But we also have some space up here that we could put a few things, like maybe instead of the select shader here, it could be over here. I don't know what's doing with this here. I think I misunderstood because I put it over the visuals. Oh, I think I realized why I did that. I forgot to attach the shader controls. Debating whether I should put the tabs in this file. Yeah, it's not a super big file. And I guess while we wait, we can kind of tune this ourselves here. Oh, one thing I'm wondering for this one, like when you're full screen, it kind of looks a little blurry. I wonder if there's some resolution variable similar to the... yeah, it's right here. Aspect ratio. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's adding the tabs. I guess it'll be up here. I kind of want it right here. Oh, that kind of works. I kind of wanted it right here. This isn't really easy to edit. Like, it's just not enough space. I'm gonna undo the change, I think. I'll stash it for now, in case we want it back, but... like, when it was just over here, it's like... it's much wider. It's easier to read. Yeah, I'll think about that. Not really sure. Let's add styles for the scroll bar in the same theme of the page. Like the studio one. Oh, what happened to the header? Eh. We go back. We definitely added that. I wonder if we accidentally removed it. Oh no, it's here. That must be I just cached it or something. Oh, I didn't push. Oh wow, yeah, no, it's your the original. Wow, 40. Yeah, I think it's cool people are joining. Honestly, like at the very beginning, I was just stoked that anyone was joining at all because it's pretty fun just to be talking with people, and a lot of people would bring it, like tell me something to check out I didn't know about. It's just really cool. Like even with Twitter, how often I use Twitter, I'm still behind on the news somehow. People come in and they're like, "You tried this?" I'm like, never even heard of it. So that's pretty cool too. And some people also have some cool projects too, which is, I think it'd be really cool if Nas, you should join the Discord. Cause like that'd be cool if like everyone's sharing their projects. And kind of learn the best way. Like a lot of people kind of give up. I've noticed on Twitter, like they just kind of say things like, "You can't do this with Vibecoding." But I think you can do pretty much most things. Where you got 237? Yeah, thanks. Discord is banned in Turkey? Really? Why? Strange. Okay. Could we make some bot maybe that like people could talk with people on Discord on another thing? Make like our own chat app for all those who can't. I don't know what Google will say. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know much about Turkey's politics, but kind of makes sense. Like there are some other countries that, like China, who ban it, I'm sure, for the anonymous thing. Discord is quite open with the US government, though. Right. You're talking about Discord, right? There's some stuff like that on there. Yeah, I think that's why Omegle got shut down too, right? Sort of like lack of protections, or I think they got a lawsuit or something. Opposition, we're grouping against Discord against Erdogan. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know, man. I haven't really used Discord very much, but I like it so far. It's actually kind of cool. got a lot of controls. Let's see, so this file isn't saved. I don't think ever in a million years I thought I'd be a Discord mod. Sort of stigma. But there's nothing wrong with it. I'll save it, see what compare, I guess. See which one do I want? Or I'll just do file contents. So we added a new scroll bar. Looks kind of cool. Let's maybe work on this next shader here. Just kind of want to do that as well. Take my hand, we'll dance unbound. So I'll just change some random stuff. Original with the Discord mod joke. Yes. I think that's my girlfriend. I think we talked about that too. Like we never thought we'd be Discord mods. We did. I'm unoriginal. Okay, so if we shrink this one, I think we get way less lines. Let's see, one second here.
Distant whispers rise up unbound. Feel the earth, hear the sound.
I'll show my girlfriend this real quick, the rigging.
Feet on fire, I trace the edge. Wild winds howl as echoes.
So we have some like humans. You can do human or four-leg. So I'll just do this fox. And turn that off because it's not exactly symmetrical. Okay, it's pretty good. This one's not quite right.
Take my hand, we'll dance unbound. Take my hand, we'll dance unbound.
Okay, pretty good. So this is one, I guess this is the idle. This is the walk. I'll show you the human ones. This one we didn't put the hips in the right place, so it's gonna be a little janky. Yeah. Wow. Hey, this one actually put the arms in the right place. Well, I don't really know what he's doing. Oh my god, bro, this is a mess. Yeah. No, I'm with you, This is this is alpha version. Looks pretty horrible. But at least it's doing something. So it's like the first step. And it's free. That's the real kicker there. Examo costs money, I think, after a while. Yeah, these are pretty ridiculous, I gotta say. Master Chief ears wiggling. Let me look at it again. Dude, this is ridiculous. We should make like a red versus blue, but just really messed up. Okay, but most of these, like, they could work, but the hands are where where everything goes wrong. The roll's kind of cool. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the ears. Hands are... Yeah, you're right. Well, I think maybe like the model they were using, like... But no, that's like way too close, right? Yeah, we could play around with this. We'll pull in Blender or something. Like, or maybe you should be able to modify, like... I'm not really sure how to do it yet. If anyone has any ideas. What's going on there, dude? I think we saw all of them, right? There's a different roll, 2 rolls. I keep getting my messages sent for mod for a review. I just want to know what's the extra and below. That's a good point. Oh. We don't talk about that, so. Wait, how's that a punch? I clicked punch, right? Oh, this is the punch. I see. Yeah, that sounds not bad. This sounds pretty good. Ship it. I'm crying. This one isn't even animation, just aiming, I guess. Why are the hands so close together? Like no one flips tables like that. Interesting. And there's a lot of these. He's holding a torch. All right, I think we got him. Distant whispers rise up. Alpha version. I think it's pretty good. I wonder if scaling introduces some distortion. Oh, maybe. It maybe could have something to do with the model. I should maybe play around with a few more different like humanoids. See like what makes them good, or what makes some good versus others. Oh, wait a second. Wait. I think I realized something. We put the shoulder in his head. That's the shoulder. Shoulder should be here. Rig isn't doing its job. It doesn't know what thickness of the arms. That's why the arms get closer together than usual. Yeah. I think it could be a little tricky, but maybe if we expose some controls, like people can like these sliders that we're doing over here. So that way we don't have to detect everything. Like we kind of rely on user input to try to get as much as we can. Might be a strategy. All right, I'm gonna go get another coffee. I'll be right back.
No need to name what moves like this. A glance, a pause, a subtle shift. Between the beats, I felt the spark. You led the room without the mark. In the hush, I trace the sound, never loud, but all around. Your rhythm spoke through a still design. I heard it all without a one. In the hush, I trace the sound, never loud, but all around. Your rhythm spoke through a still design. I heard it all without a lie.
I get stones in my kidneys. I usually keep it below 600 milligrams. You're probably right though. See, I think I had 4 cups of or three or 4. So I think that's okay. I used to have a chemistry teacher that drank 12 cups a day, and she'd have a tally on the whiteboard. 10 to 12. And she actually did have 1 kidney, and she did get kidney stones a lot. I think at the time I didn't know that was linked between, so I wonder what she was doing there. That's a little crazy. She didn't lose the kidney, she donated, or she gave it to, I forgot who, maybe her sister or something. Can't remember. Probably addiction. Probably addiction. Yeah, I think a lot of people are addicted to coffee, but I like coffee. So I think it's one of the healthier addictions. It's not too many calories if you keep it black. Also helps you be more productive, which is nice. But you do kind of depend on it, right? Like in order to be productive, then you're drinking coffee all the time. So what I want to do is randomize the colors on the song. I was having trouble a little bit yesterday when I was doing that, so let me just see if this is the thing that we want to change. Change the colors. Frag color. Let me just crank one of these. Did something. Okay, so I don't think that's the thing. With milk or without milk. I kind of go off and on. Sometimes black, sometimes with. But I use skim. At least now I do. I didn't always. This kind of makes it brighter. The reason I'm not asking AI to do it is because it helps if I can direct it a little bit, which things to change. Also, it's kind of fun. -5. What does that do? Okay, so negative is black. Let's make it just really tiny. I think that means alpha, so alpha is transparency, right? So this part here, it says accumulate color. So I think what I'm gonna do is ask the AI to try to, instead of like accumulating color, see if we can make it a different thing so we can set the colors. So, oh, I like this one actually. This would be a cool one. So can we change this accumulation part so that we can directly set the colors to what we want at the different parts of the shader, because we want to predictably, actually we could just maybe drop these controls on this shader if we want to, but we'll try this first. Want to produce exact colors throughout it. And the YouTube thumbnails are good. I like auto picking stuff. I can't tell if it's random or if it's actually. One time I made the most clickbait thumbnails for this channel, like as an experiment. They were unbelievably cringe. But it didn't help clicking, so I was kind of happy about that. So I will not be doing that. Okay, let's see what it changed here. So accumulate color, base color. Okay, so I'm gonna ask, how do I, actually, let's just ask it to integrate the controls now. We'll try it. Well, let me try it first because I might want to commit it if it's working pretty well before we change a bunch of stuff. But I'm going to save this one. Just. Whoa. I think that's really cool. That's cool. So yeah, we can definitely add these as controls here. Let's try it. Yeah, that works pretty well. And so this will kind of like move with the music. Let's add all the controls from and here's this file for reference if you need it. Hey Gabriel, how's it going? Oh, see you, Jojo. Have a good stream. People watching. Cool. Nice. Working on this shader, and we're working on this rigging thing a little bit ago. This is an open source project that someone's posted on Twitter, MIT license, so we put it into our site, and we'll probably make contributions as well, because I think it's his first little, just one guy, he made this cool little tool, similar to Mixamo. So we'll, I think we'll probably add like a 4-camera view. Can you do a live in-depth tutorial building something like a website? Yeah, sure. Yeah, what I could maybe do is like cut out part of the streams and like just kind of clip it up. Honestly, I've been kind of waiting for like some AI thing to come out, like. But I think the problem is like super long streams. It's probably gonna take a while for that to run well. I don't think it'd be too hard, just clip up the beginnings there. I think the most, the stream where I started from the beginning, I have a few of them, like Godot MCP, that video, but you know, it's just long, so. And usually I'm like fumbling around for a while. Like the Godot MCP, I was like, what the heck? Sure, like an hour or two. Then at 2-hour mark, it started to work. So. Opus Clip though is pretty good. AI editor for Reels and stuff. It's not quite there yet, but it's almost, I think. Maybe you turn the live stream to Reels. So I might maybe do some of that, but I didn't really like making Reels, so I probably won't actually. If you do that. Let's go to MCP on YouTube. Yeah, it's on YouTube, Lord in the Woods. I should maybe put my YouTube in the Twitch. My Twitch channel, I don't think I have it. But it's the same name. Or, let's see, promote you if you do that. I have some audience hyped up to buy it. Oh, cool. Yeah, sounds good. I can do that. Post a. So you're saying like a tutorial, kind of how to get started, and I was thinking about making some like tips and tricks videos of like kind of our learnings. I did one of those, but there's some other things we could talk about. So people that join can see your streams. Oh, so you're building a project too. What are you building? Cool, it looks like we have the controls, but I don't really see that it added it to the shader. Can you go ahead and let me make sure. Yeah, just define the variables. Integrate these controls into the shader. Yes, live tutorial streaming, answer the public, talking about cursor. Yeah, cool. Oh wait, is that what you're doing too? So do you do streams, or you're thinking mostly like videos? So we can talk later. Yeah, sure. Yeah, curious to see. I think it'd be cool. Have it build like a little group of people making stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Like everyone's like working together. That's kind of what happened with the Godot stream. Like Rob joined and then he was working on it at the same time. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, we can maybe do like more open source projects and stuff, so everyone can like clone it and make their own changes. That'd be a lot of fun. Like on the stream, like a bunch of people are making stuff. Cool, it looks like it integrated some stuff. So let's try it out. So I'm gonna select a file. I'll probably pause this for now. The AI made the character movements. No, right now these are a bunch of presets. I guess the long-term vision would be like AI skinning. Because right now the skinning is pretty, you know, for advanced animations that you'll see in most things. This will probably not get us to where we want to be. But for a first version, it's kind of cool. I'm waiting on this open source, or if anything else comes out. This one would be a AI skinner. We could potentially do things like this. We'll see. But it's nice to not have to. I mean, maybe we can make it so. Let's say something comes out with an API, like a API for skinning, then we could just have it. People can put in their own API keys. Oh, I didn't see this one. This one's not horrible. Okay, let's play, see if it does anything. Let me reload just in case. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're going to turn the camera off for now. Turn that off. Edge, please. There you go. All right, cool. So let's make sure the colors change. I guess I don't really see the colors changing yet, so I don't think they are. Oh, I see. It's that's kind of cool. But we do want it to be like, let me randomize the settings actually. Oh, nice. But yeah, we'll tell it to no camera for this one. Oh, that's cool. But I want it to be like 3 colors going. So let's ask it. So instead of color at a time, let's keep it 3 colors throughout the shader. That change. But I'm not commit because it's good progress there. These colors should also by default change based on the energy, not just so in 24 hours without campaigns, we got 40 interested in entrepreneurs on community. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I agree. I think it'd be cool to have like a community that's making stuff, kind of learning. And it'll only get easier to make stuff. The models get better, so. Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Like people sharing progress. It's kind of like that's what's on Twitter, but it's a pretty small community. So people are building some games. Ooh, I like the breathing effect. That's pretty neat. I like what it did there. Let's maybe turn it down a little bit, but
Feet on fire, trace the ash. Wild winds howl as echoes crash.
Imagine hackathons. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be like the Vibe Jam, the one on Twitter. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that, making the game. That'd be cool if there's like regular things going on. You can even have like prize pools and stuff. Like I'll show you. This site is kind of interesting. It's like people set up their own tournaments for games, and like, you know, they all pitch into the prize pool. You could do something like that for kind of like these competitions. Like people pitch in, and then it's like a round of judges. Or let me randomize the colors maybe then. So right now, all the same colors. Let me make sure I reload it. I don't know if I reloaded. Oh yeah, and the website that I showed, that was for games only, so I don't think I said that. That'd be cool if it was for these vibe things. Okay, we're getting there. This is looking pretty interesting. Nice. I like that. That's pretty cool. Just needs to be more colors. Yeah, I noticed with this song though, lower end's not. Yeah, I like it. So right now all the colors. Oh, let's just add more colors. Can we add 3 more colors? More colors that are, well, we should have all the controls set, so we'll just ask it to make sure to respect all these things. Oh, there we go. Are the patterns randomly generated? So these patterns, they're shaders that you can edit here. So they're not randomly generated, but maybe we could add a button that's like a prompt. You can say roughly what you want, and it will make a bunch of code, and then you can edit it. So for example, this is one of them. There's another one. We haven't really worked on this one with the, I think it just shakes around or something. Let me see. Might not work anymore. Oh no, this, yeah, so this one just shakes around. So we mostly did this one and this one so far. But what we can do is when we do the AI generations, like when they prompt, it'll include all of the, we tell the AI to include all of the variables that are like linked to here. So when we change this, it changes the variables, sends it to the shader. But if people don't want to AI generate, you could just click random and try to get some different, it just randomizes the settings for this shader. Imagine you can make something like a clip selector clip selector. Oh, like are you thinking? Are you saying like export like a clip of this? That was kind of what I was thinking. Like have a button, if that's what you're saying, like a button here to maybe export it. Getting the sound to select a certain clip. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like it switches shaders mid-song. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like maybe it's this one right now. But then like when something changes in the song, switches to another or transforms into another, it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I agree. Maybe figure out a way to put that in there. Someone else had the idea of like when you open it, like you should be able to kind of like move around, like you press, like it's more interactive, like WASD. You can, that'd be kind of cool too. I like this one full screen because it's a little less blurry than the other one. Oh, let me remove the camera again.
Feet on fire, I trace the ash. Wild winds howl as echoes crash.
Yeah, I don't know.
Underneath the
Try a different song. Yeah, this one's the best. Definitely full screen. It looks pretty sharp. Oh, okay, I know what makes it look good when you do this like breathing thing up. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. I think this one could be a little more dramatic though, like what's going on in the song. Like the little bit more movement. Well, and also the colors, like the different parts of the shader. Like for example, you know, closer, different color, something like that. So the colors, the shader are more represented. And now it's mainly just one color, change into another one. We want multiple colors. So, ask it to do another thing too. Make so I don't use any rules in cursor, but I'm always open to trying. I tried it for that game, but I just didn't really notice much changes. I kind of have this like template file I use sometimes in the game when it was really complicated. Like it one-shot multiplayer with this. I would start with this, and this has kind of like instructions that like I included at the end, and it would plan it first, and then I would go. But I think in general you don't need to do this. Just ask it to plan first, then update. Make sure the plan is really good, like it's exactly what the steps should be, and then execute it. and it'll work a lot better. If it's doing a lot of changes between a lot of files, see, yeah, that's if it's something hard, that helps a lot. Use for, yeah. I guess it'd be cool to see someone else like using the rules to their benefit. It's kind of hard though to like, how do we know, even if we had a rule, how do we know if it's actually making better generations? Like it's only through trying it out for a while, I guess, but there's no real like metrics or anything to know if it's working, because it also could be making it worse. Like if you're adding a lot of extra context, like it's kind of hard to tell. I'm gonna try to fix the camera too, that camera movement. So what I'm gonna do is just do this here, and then windsurf will probably ask it to do in the other file. So it's in our shader update. Usually index docs. Right. So you're basically like attaching like how your code base is structured and stuff. Makes a lot of sense. I should probably do that. I usually rely on what I attach, but it'd be kind of cool. Like sometimes I don't attach everything that I need to attach. Like you can just, maybe it would help find the right file. So first, before I ask it to change the camera stuff, I'm gonna ask like how it works. So right now, the camera smoothing with the it makes the animation move backwards, forwards, backwards. I'm trying to understand why that would happen. My goal is to make the camera just move forwards. The moving backwards is a little bit dizzying. I guess I don't really need to say that. Cool. Explain how the smoothing for the camera is working in these effects. No code in this answer. Okay, so this was the code for the colors, changing the colors. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I wasn't able to figure out how to make... Oh, but let me do this first. We want different colors throughout the whole. What I might do is attach the original code for the shader that we had, because before we had colors that were throughout the whole shader that were changing. So let me pull this up real quick. Yeah, so we had this last time. Well, even this, we had it too. This is the code we had before for the shader that had colors throughout changing. Try to adapt it into the current code. Might work. All right, now let's do the this part here. Okay, give it a shot. It's even fine if the end result of the transient is it speeds up, as we want a drastic approach to getting rid of backwards movement. The drastic approach prompt is pretty good. What differences do you point between cursor and windsurf? I honestly think cursor is the best in every scenario. Well, windsurf is a little cheaper because their billing changes recently. Windsurf agent, sometimes honestly, they're pretty similar. Sometimes I feel like windsurf agent does a better job, but it's hard to know. I didn't really notice much difference between the agents. I think I like them both equally. Maybe windsurf's UI a little better, but other than that. Let me request though. So they changed their billing recently, so now it's pretty much on parity with cursor. So they no longer have those flow action credits that were like kind of unpredictable. What you'd end up, if you go over the limit, what you'd end up spending. But now it's just one request gets drained every query. So after you go over the 500, you know, it's usage based like cursor. All right, let's reload. I think it made some changes. Cursor doesn't charge after 500 requests, just make it slower. Yeah, that's right. Cursor does have the slow option. That's just nice. Like, again, while you're doing something else, get. Actually, does windsurf have the slow option? Okay, so it seems like windsurf has it too. Okay, it says it's modified the camera logic. We'll see if it succeeded. For some reason, this camera effect, the camera effect in this shader is way more ridiculous than this other one. Let's see what this looks like in this one. Oh, weird. I think this one's a little too blurry. Like it's adding some weird overlay thing. I'll try to fix that maybe. So it'd be kind of cool to be able to see more of the details. I noticed it's doing a little glitching, I think, with the recent camera changes. Let's see. Wait a second here. Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah. I'll just remove that. The last changer. I think it was shader update. Hey, Farman, how's it going? We're gonna kind of like some visuals that sync with music. Before we were working on this kind of like animator thing for models, and so this would be like a visual you could export, like you upload your audio file and then you can export some video maybe for reels or whatever, or maybe you're releasing a song. So there's like a bunch of different ones. You can play with the settings, edit the code for it. So this is one of them, for example. This is the one we worked on earlier, yesterday. We're still working on this simplex one. Doesn't really do a whole lot. I just click random usually until I get something that looks kind of cool. But I usually turn this one down because there we go. Well, let's see. What time is it? 30. I feel like Vibe overall is like Bitcoin. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think in the sense that it's going to grow next 5-10 years. I think there'll be a lot more people building stuff. All sorts of things. Okay, the changes it did before, it definitely... Ooh, that's kind of cool. Okay, the breathing effect, that's a real winner, I gotta say. Let me turn that up. It's a little too bright though, I would say. I don't know. I think that one's pretty interesting. Let's maybe try a more drastic approach with this one. Like literally, I'm just going to tell it to do something very similar to what we had before. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to ask it to make all the controls, like make a lot more effect besides the camera one. So, creating a chat. Make all controls besides the camera effect. Make the shader change a lot more. So, also change in the for loop I'm going to attach the line that kind of modifies. It'll make it look like we're kind of falling into it. It's this part here. So change the 50 to 10 back to 50 and randomly goes up to 100 as well. So I'll just say random between 50 and 100. Maybe call that should be affected by the transient energy level controls. Okay, cool. That'll be a pretty huge effect, I think. That's the wave. I think it'll be cool though. Like overall, the future, like people will be able to, like you don't necessarily need to be a specialist to maybe make something pretty good. Like the specialists will still be able to make like way better stuff, but maybe normal people can come in and make something. Change the wrong effect there. That's kind of fun, you know. Oh, there we go. So it should like change it all the way to 100. We'll see what it does when the beats come in. It should be a lot of them. See if the code finished though. All right, I'm gonna reload. What do you do if the code breaks a lot or the result you want is way more complex for it to solve? I usually will start with like reprompting in different ways. There's a few prompts that I like. I like the saying drastic approach. Take a drastic approach, so that works pretty well. But a lot of times too is like every feature that you create, you should create new files for. So like for example, I was having trouble singing into music, so I had to create some new files like for each part of it. So for example, I created a new file I said, hey, bring this out to a new file, the audio analysis part. And then I said, hey, bring this shader update into a new file. So I kind of break it up into more components. And then it'll usually do a better job. And also, like, it helps to have some like coding knowledge in general, because you need to, like, sometimes it'll be adding code that is not very good. So it helps to be able to read and be, at least, you know, at this moment in time. Like future models, maybe in the next 6 months, it'll become easier and easier not to know how to read. But I'd say for now, like that, I am reading the code and kind of seeing, oh, okay, this, we don't want to add this. But for like, I would say, especially if you're doing a simple project, you probably can get it done, you know, especially a simple landing page for sure, but more, you could do more beyond that. This project, I would say, is like reading the code helps quite a lot. Anyways, let's do lower that barrier. So non-tech, yeah, exactly. I agree. I feel like nothing is complex. Yeah, I think the only thing I would say is maybe like close to the hardware type of code. Like if you're doing something that's safety related, healthcare. But eventually, AI is gonna, you know, write all the tests for it and etc. But like you can do most things, I think. But I think there's gonna be the frontier kind of stuff, like still, like you work at SpaceX or something, where I can't generate all your code with AI. It'll get there, probably. Just take a while. Okay, so it looks like it's not really increasing to 100, so I'm gonna look at the what's it called again? So it starts at 50. I'll play a little music. So I'll just ask it to make it more extreme, the changes. Make the changes to that iteration, the 51, more extreme. Make it really extreme to start so we can test. Should frequently go up to 100 while the shader is running. With the, these are just the drums and the stuff. What AI companies are doing is to make it simpler. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been a huge step up the last 3 months. Right, for sure. Like generally when you have trouble, yeah, that's kind of what you do right now is you try to give more details about what's going on. But eventually it could probably figure a lot of it out for you. Curious what it'll do when the beat comes in here.
Feet on fire, I trace the ash. Wild winds howl
It should be increasing it a lot, so it's a little interesting.
underneath the full
moon. Let's start the bass at 100. I'm just gonna make sure that it actually is changing it with the bass amount of these. Armin, are you vibing already? That's a good question. Let me reload here. So it should be a lot of them. If it's not, something we're not understanding. So I'm gonna set this manually to be like 100, just to make sure we're modifying the right place. I thought it was here, but maybe I made a mistake here. Oh yeah, see, look. This is kind of what I was thinking. Like, it turns from this back down to, like, it's like you're zooming in. You get back out to this, zooming in. I think that'll look pretty cool. So that's something wrong with this here. I'm gonna switch to Cloud to try to, or I'm already on Cloud. Switch to Gemini. Gemini has been better with the shaders, so it should have been on the. Still not working in increasing the. Decreasing, increasing the loop transients. Try again. I replaced it back to 100, but it should be changing. It's running from 0 to 100 frequently. Turn off the camera. My girlfriend says the music is pretty repetitive. I'll probably mix. She says make some more. I think it's probably true. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we just play a different one. Actually, let's play a third one, because let's play this one. Oh, I see something. I'll see if it comes in with the beat. If not, I'll reload the page. All right, let me reload the page. Okay, let's see what it did here. So maybe let's make the minimum 50, so we can at least, there we go. I'll turn off the breathing so I can tell if it's actually making new ones or not. Tricky. Thanks, Farman. In Discord. Yeah, sounds good, Gabriel. See you later. I'm probably gonna log off soon here. Get a little tired. Might stream later today, but maybe tomorrow. But I'm pretty happy with the progress we made today. I got the kind of funny looking thing. I'll add some more shaders to this too. Probably tomorrow. Cool. Stopped using grok for coding. Yeah, grok I sometimes is pretty good for shaders, I noticed, but other than that, I don't really use it very often. Cool. See you guys. Also, Farman, feel free to join the Discord if you want.